Welcome everyone, welcome. We'll be starting in just a few seconds. We are all super excited to introduce the all-new University of Europe for Applied Science and its endless opportunities now powered by the Gus Gateway agent portal. Let's wait for another few seconds just to let the opportunity to all of our Gus global partners to join us. We have many people today who are going to tell you about UE, about sharing with you exciting news and their own experience with UE. Okay, just another few seconds. Well, and I would like to start by introducing myself. I am Tatiana Christofi, and I'm a host of this session today. I'm one of the community managers here at Gus International Business Development Marketing Department, where we make sure all the latest updates and exciting news from Gus institutions are delivered to our global network of partners, to all of you. We are here today to celebrate the University of Europe for Applied Science going live on the Gus Gateway agent portal. Yes, this is new UE. One gateway, endless opportunities. Can we please have a quick video about our wonderful university? Thank you. Welcome, welcome again to everyone who just joined us. This session we are running specifically for our partners from Latin America. And over the next few minutes, we'll be explaining what makes UE so special and what benefits it gives to you, our dearest partners. The session is available in 3 languages today. For Spanish and Portuguese, please go to the interpretation section on the bottom of your Zoom screen. Okay, wonderful. So let's start by introducing today's guest speakers. We have quite many today. Well, I would like to start with the Gus Germany CEO, Sagi Hartog. Sagi, hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you, Tatiana? How is everyone?
Very wonderful. So happy to see you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm in one of our partners to be in France, and it's all great here. Nice weather here in Europe.
Oh, amazing. Well, Sagi, you are the best person to share with us a few words about Germany. Why is the destination so attractive for international students?
So I think everyone on this call have some understanding what the word or the meaning of Germany come to their heads. Some will think about great football, some will think about Mercedes-Benz or Porsche or any other famous car manufacturers. Some will think about compliance for the kitchens, and some will think about great economy and the strongest economy in Europe. What many people never thought about in 10, 15 years ago was outside of the subjects of engineering and medical, to come to Germany as a destination for top universities for arts or for business or for IT in Germany. And that's in the last couple of years, it's really pushed up. And the reason for that Germany became a really destination for education, for international students. And the reason for that is that Germany gives a lot of opportunities for work. So not only you come, you study, you experience a European culture, but you have a lot of opportunities to integrate into the society. And different campuses, different locations of UE allow allow students who has different inspiration. Ones with inspiration to, to study in the language of English. Some who has the passion to study it in the German language. And of course, the other ones who have a specific subject in mind. I mean, at the end of the day, UE is almost the unbelievable opportunities for everyone. Maybe in very few medical ones we are not yet there because we are now developing that subjects too. But overall, we have psychology, we have IT, we have arts and design, we have business, we have sport. We have quite a lot of things to offer here. And by doing that, I think it's almost a one-stop shop for anyone on this line to submit and bring students and partners to UE and really enjoy a variety of locations, amazing programs, and new opportunities for future students to come and integrate into society, where in some other countries, it may be wonderful academically experience, but not always such a smooth integration.
Thank you very much, Sagi. A wonderful introduction of Germany being a perfect destination, study destination for international students. Well, the next guest speaker who I would like to introduce to you is Vasim El-Hadi, UE Director for International Student Recruitment. Vasim, hello Vasim, welcome. How are you?
Hi, good afternoon. Yeah, I'm fine. I hope all of you are doing well, actually. Hola and bienvenidos to all of you.
We are all very excited for this session today. Well, Vasim, you have been the UE's captain who's been navigating the university to its success for all this year. Yes, so how exciting is it for you to be relaunching the university now, the new UE?
I mean, it's an honor to be called captain. Very nice, thanks a lot. I mean, you can only be as strong as a captain as your team is. So kudos goes really to the team. Here at UE, we don't only see our colleagues and internal staff as partners or colleagues, but we really treat our partner agencies as well as colleagues and as part of our team, right? With the same goals and targets to get students to come here and study with us at UE. As regards to the Gus Gateway, it's of course a fantastic opportunity for us and a major milestone. We have worked towards this goal for over 2 years to be part of the Gus Gateway in order to facilitate student applications with UE, to offer more access to UE. I think it can help us really to become more established on a global scale and not only here in Germany. And I think the Gus Gateway can help us to raise especially brand awareness among agents, especially in Latin America, of course.
Exactly. UE joining the agent portal is giving amazing opportunities to everyone, including your team and our agents and the students as well. Well, then I'm moving to our next guest speaker, Jan Fischoeder, who is the UE Head of Career Services. Jan, how are you?
I'm very well, Tatiana. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Well, Jan, support of your department is one of the most important parts of the student journey with UE, and you must be very proud of the opportunities that both the destination and the university offer. So how open is the German job market to international students?
Well, that's a very good question, and I think the flat or the easy answer is Germany is very open to international labor force in general, in particular also to academic graduates and academic labor force. And that brings me to maybe a twofold answer. First of all, Germany's backbone of the economy is largely made up of smaller and medium-sized enterprises, so as so-called SMEs, and they have been operating internationally for the past, 50, 70, 100 years or whatever. So they operate not necessarily from the hubs in Germany, but at the periphery, but they operate globally. This is one thing. And the next topic that I would like to raise in favor of international labor force is the so-called demographic challenge. Given the fact that the older German national labor force is dropping out of the labor market, there's an increased need to compensate for that loss from the international labor market. So that is really the opportunity for international graduates, international students, and also, of course, for universities on a larger scale. So there is a strong political effort to attract international labor force to Germany and to sponsor them. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds so attractive for the students with every experience that you guys are sharing with us. I'm just more and more becoming so confident that Germany is just perfect for international students. Well, and actually talking about UE students, I would like to introduce our next guest speaker. I'm very excited with this person because she is actually one of UE existing current students, Sarah Gitaf. Sarah is from California and a leader of UE Berlin campus Welcome Buddies. So, Sarah, it's amazing to have you joining us today. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for inviting me to this wonderful event.
Thank you. Well, who are Welcome Buddies actually, and why are you one of them?
Well, the Welcome Buddies are a student-run organization at the UE here in Berlin, and we began in 2019. Our goal is to match new students with buddies to ensure that they actually have a familiar face upon arriving here, and also a one-on-one source for support. We normally organize events such as bar nights, picnics, scavenger hunts, movie nights, creating a very nice and friendly environment, which allows UE students as well as new UE comers to interact with each other and discover Berlin. Personally, being a part of this organization has helped me to meet so many amazing new people from across all the study programs at the UE, from the arts and design programs to the business and management programs. And it really creates a vibrant and dynamic study experience for me.
Amazing. Well, I think it gives a special value when out of class activities are organized and managed by students. So from students to students, it's amazing. Well done, well done. I would like to welcome all of our partners from Latin America, to invite Laura Sogliani, who is UE Associate Director for Latin America. So, Laura, hi.
Hello, how are you guys?
Very well. Very happy to see you.
To be here.
Fantastic. Well, Laura, you've been working with Latin American partners for many years and know the market so well and the needs of the market. Well, please name the top 3 reasons why Latin American students should consider Germany for their higher education.
I think there are 3 very important and main reasons. Well, over the past few years, I've talked with quite a lot of students and obviously also agencies, right, that, tell me what students here in Latin America are looking for. And I think, one of the first reasons, and that is something, I guess, I don't know if many people know, but actually doing a visa procedure and be more specifically, a student visa procedure is extremely smooth for Latin American students for Germany. So actually over the past 4 and something year, I have been recruiting for Germany. I have never seen like a student visa denial. So that is actually one very important reason. And here in Latin America, there are actually a few nationalities that don't even need to do a visa procedure to go to Germany. So that's actually even better. So then the second one, Germany, obviously besides the wonderful academic content that we have at UE, has great career perspectives for Latin American students. It's Europe's #1 economy. So especially after graduating a bachelor, master, MBA at UE, the career perspectives are very good, and salaries are very good for Latin American students, even doing student jobs during their studies. And then the third one is, and I think this is actually also a very important one, as many of you know that are connected here, a lot of people in Latin America are looking for migration options. So a country where you can actually stay at least a little while after you're done with your studies, and Germany is very, very open to that. So it's contrary to many other countries that we know quite well here in Latin America, as maybe as Canada, US, UK. A lot of students I have sent over the past few years to Germany are actually now, there are their own little success stories. They're actually now in procedure. They have successfully done their studies and are now successful young professionals in Germany, and that is very much possible. So
wonderful. Well, those are very strong reasons for Latin American students to choose Germany. Wonderful. Well, and I know that today we are very lucky because you invited one of your very special, very active agents. Please, could you introduce your partner to us?
Yeah, of course. I'm actually very happy that he could join us today because quite a few of those success stories come from the agency that he works in. So his name is Javier Sagastume. He works currently is CFO at College Dream. So Javier is very experienced, is a very experienced senior executive. So he went from the financial service business now to the international educational industry. And College Dream is a leading educational agency. He has helped me over the past few years recruiting students. So actually when I recently started, I started like working on them, to like learn Latin American students about Germany, and nowadays they are just doing wonderfully, like sending a lot. We have sent over the past couple of years a lot of students to Germany. So yeah,
sounds amazing. Javier, hello, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Hello. Thank you for this wonderful invitation. Thank you, Laura, for the warm welcoming. It is a great honor for us at College Dream in Honduras to have been invited to join you in today's event.
Thank you so much. Well, Javier, do you enjoy working with Germany? Could you share with the other agents your experience of working with this destination and why your students actually choose it for higher education?
Yes, obviously, personally, I love Germany. And most important, our students love Germany. At the beginning, when we first started promoting Germany, it was not easy at all. And for different reasons, people knew very little about universities in Germany. They thought that the language and the cultural difference was going to be an obstacle to them to go to study over there. And other persons also thought that it was too expensive to live and to study in Germany. But well, thanks to global university system and UE support, it was a key for us to open the market for Germany in our country. And after informing all the people properly about the benefits and opportunities in Germany, we were able to send our first students. And since then, Germany became very popular. After seeing, obviously, as Laura was saying, the success stories of our students. And I will mention some of the most common motivations of our students to go and study in Germany. Germany's strong economic power and the prestige of graduating in a country with such a financial stability makes students feel that this is a great investment. And the opportunity to work and study and the opportunity to work after the graduation is one of the key advantages for LATAM students. As Laura was saying, the LATAM students, they pursue that dream to go study, work, have a better life, and maybe stay and work in Germany or in another country in Europe. And our market is cost sensitive. So many are seeking to study abroad within a budget, and Germany allows to do that. So yeah, I think this is the most common reasons why our students or LATAM students choose Germany as a study destination.
Fantastic. Well, and thank you so much for mentioning that Gus Global University Systems really supported you with entering the destinations. This is very, very important to hear. Thank you so much. Well, and I would like to start telling you more about the university, guys. And I would like to address my next question to Vasim. Vasim, are you here? So, because, you know, it must feel really amazing to represent the university that was a pioneer 2 years ago to offer a virtual learning environment for students, fully integrated. And I would like to hear from you how far this project went by now, because this part with the virtual learning environment is something really special that UE has.
Yes, I think you're going to show a video, so I think, yes, it's definitely something quite unique in the German higher education industry context, okay? And we are lucky to a certain extent that we already back in 2019 started a project here to develop a virtual learning environment as part of our internationalization strategy. What it means actually is we having international students more and more here at UE also means that you need to offer these students some kind of technology which enables them to study with us, even though they might maybe overstay a little bit in their home country during holidays. Sometimes you have emergencies which force you to go back to your home country. Let's say sister is getting married or the brother is getting married, maybe even the father is getting married again. Okay, so there are many occasions where students cannot be on campus at all times. Okay, so even before Corona, we decided to offer in our internationalization strategy an environment that students can also participate in the classes, even though they are not on campus. Not 100%, students need to be in Germany as a basic rule, but if they end up not being able to come, they can still study and don't miss any classes. Okay, so but maybe show the video so people see actually what our blended learning means. It might be common in some other countries. In Germany, in our higher education industry, not really yet.
Sure, let's see it. We all should see it. Amazing. That is the approach of the new generation. Very impressive. Well, Sagi, the next question is for you. It looks like UE keeps expanding with new campuses opening across Germany and plans of more to come. But what is special about each of the locations?
Thank you, Satana. I think we have a really interesting variety across the German map. So let's start with the obvious, Berlin. Berlin is really one of the strongest, most popular campus of UE. It's beautiful located, as we show earlier today, just next to Brandenburg Gate and of course the Potsdam Platz, where there used to be the border between East and West. The international international reputation, but also international students would love to come to Berlin. They feel very safe here. They can communicate very well on English speaking languages, and they have lots of varieties of international food. There are startup companies, and to really sum it up, we have a very good portfolio of arts, of business, of sports. We have a very nice portfolio and a very great facilities on our Berlin campus, and you can see it on the top right in here in the picture. So we will go clockwise. Then we go next to it, which is Potsdam. Potsdam, we can see the really high-tech, the Silicon Valley. I mean, Potsdam is also very wealthy. For anyone who comes to Germany or Berlin, Berlin used to be the fun, the hippie. Now it's not that much hippie because it's becoming very successful city and very strong economical. But Potsdam is a very elite, very high-end, but at the same time, as I said, it's a Silicon Valley. We focus there on a brand new campus that you can see from the picture with amazing facilities, and really all the IT programs are there, well connected with the industry around, and it's located in a beautiful scenery of forest and lake, and very, very near to Berlin from location-wise. So this is the nearest location to our Berlin campus. Students can benefit from living in Berlin and studying these amazing facilities, the unique programs that are only there, and then, of course, also living there as well. It depends what people like, if they want the busy city or the more quiet, but the atmosphere, the connection, the connectivity, the opportunities are endless there, and it's really a great. Also, those courses are done in and delivered in the English language. Moving to Hamburg in the bottom left, amazing. Hamburg is very famous for a part of a famous city for sea and port and a lot of industry and a wealth. Hamburg is a very financially strong city, one of the cleanest cities actually as well, safe city, third in the size of Germany. It's when we say big cities in Germany, it's not like in the UK, although population-wise is more than 84 million, but we're talking about Berlin 4 million and Hamburg around 2.8, something like that million. So it's not that scary, but a lot of space, a lot of greenery. In Hamburg, we both combine the English and the German subjects. We have arts and design again, and actually almost the portfolio fully of Berlin in Hamburg. And again, this is a very media city. This is a very strong economic city, and lots of companies on design as well are there. So a very attractive place to be, and work-wise, a very good, strong proposals for graduates to enter industry with a very good salaries to start with, even higher than Berlin. Going up there, top left, we see a beautiful green campus next to a lake. This is our Iserlohn campus, which I myself will visit it in a couple of days. Iserlohn is where UE was actually formed and created, and Iserlohn is located, for the ones of you who do not know where it is, West Germany. It is very close to Dortmund, to Leverkusen, to Köln, and it's very much a wealth area. The famous manufactory of Miele comes from there, so it's it's a very wealthy area of Germany. There we are focusing and allowing students to speak more in the German language. Study Collegium is there. We have other programs like psychology and different subjects that are there. fantastic opportunity for the ones who speak German or wants to speak German and wants to be there. So they do the student curriculum or they and continue or public or with us, which of course we would like with us, but they have also unique offering from UE, and those unique offering from UE in that set of scheme, it's amazing. And there are properties for students accommodation just right next to the campus. If you would zoom, you will see them on the campus side. So fantastic location, and a new campus that is yet in this beautiful complex here that we just launched April, so please forgive us. It's the Hanover Campus. So UE is launching Hanover for mainly dual programs, and dual is really where students are studying a subject or they're working already or they are about to work, and it's a fantastic a project that in Germany, I mean, been tried to be copied by the United Kingdom as well, but really very big success as a program here in Germany, and really industry related. So this is something that is there and also will be delivered in the German language. Going forward, as you mentioned, Tatiana, rightly so, we as a university, we have a very non-German name. We have a University of Europe. Europe is an international name. An international name required to grow internationally. And by doing so, we are actually soon will launch in the Middle East, no Middle East, actually in the Gulf more, to say in near to Dubai. We are going into one of the most attractive destinations that we can go to. And not only that, with a very unique offering of IT, of creativity and business. This is one of the steps we are looking forward, and UE as a brand is looking to even go more globally outside of Germany. But of course, in Germany, we went to the points and the locations where we feel students have the chances to flourish, to integrate with society, to succeed in their subjects, to have some connection to subjects and local companies. As Jan said it correctly, so Germany, in majority of its economy, a part of big companies, a lot of them are small to medium range, and they build the financial and the community here in Germany.
Wonderful, amazing news about the new campuses, opening not only in Germany, but also in Dubai. Fantastic. Well, and actually, I would like to talk more about the programs, because with these wonderful locations, the profile of programs is also very, very impressive. And all of us who've been in the educational industry for so many years would agree with me, I'm sure, that 10 years ago, most universities only offered a very standard portfolio of programs. But because the job market is evolving and changing so quickly, and the new generation of students is asking for offbeat creative courses, UE has been always implemented these needs into their profile, and has been years ahead with its offering, never stopped surprising us. So a question is for Vasim and Sage again, because I would like you to tell us more about the new programs at the new UE. Please, Vasim, let's start with you.
Okay, I mean, what you see here on the slide is actually an overview of our study directions. Okay, so we have the main two schools we have are business and management studies, as well as art and design. And sport, media, and event, actually, forgot the third one. And tech and data programs are literally part of these three faculties or schools here at UE. I mean, what UE stands for really, Tatiana, is we are standing for interdisciplinary skills. Why? Because the industry looks for people who can solve complex problems and issues. Okay, so that's what we stand for in particular. In terms of the portfolio, yes, we have a few new programs, and I don't even know where to start actually. I mean, we have, for example, a new MBA program with 4 different specializations. Okay, all of you might know our current full-time MBA, which is a 1-year program. in the future, starting from September 2022, we are also going to have 4 MBAs, one specialized in sustainable water management, one in diplomacy, innovation and technology, as well as shipping and logistics, which is especially in Hamburg, one of the main industries. In addition to that, a Master of Communication Design, the bachelor has already been very successful. So we added a postgraduate program on top of that. We have also renamed our corporate management program into International Business Management, also a Master of Science. We have a program in Master of Arts in New Media Design, and it doesn't end here. Okay, so just to bore you just a few seconds more, we have also added very recently, it was actually in the last intake, winter semester 2021, but I would like to remind you all here again, we have also software engineering. Okay, so we have software engineering is actually our first engineering related program at UE, and has been very successful already during the first 2 intakes. We also have creative computing, data science, which is possibly one of the star programs at the moment, and data becomes a very important aspect in nowadays business environment overall. So we are doing quite a lot in order to be not only creative for ourselves, but especially to be innovative, and especially to also fulfill the needs of the job market. Okay, because again, UE is a University of Applied Sciences, so practice is key here, and we develop our programs together with industry partners, and as such, our programs are very practice oriented and normally very trendy.
Right, and what about non-degree programs? Sagi, could you tell us about this?
Sure, I will take the lead now. So first of all, as you know, we have a lot of people who were interested to study with us arts and design. We start with these subjects particularly, where they are required to have a portfolio. And many students don't have a portfolio. So we created this foundation, 6 months foundation. It allows students to come, build a portfolio, and then enter. So there's no need anymore for portfolio to enter our bachelor if they do this foundation and they are succeeding. The other one is related to entry level, English level. We all know that students sometimes are having some issues to comply with the IELTS requirements. And saying that we deliver this both this time for masters and bachelors. So on bachelors, by doing the foundation in arts and design or in business or in IT, they will study from entry level of 4.5 on average IELTS or any other similar type of English equivalent. And that will allow them to enter this product and also to continue to the bachelor of their choice. In the master level, again, 6 months, but with 5.0 IELTS instead of 6.0, and that will allow them to enter the master of their choice, and of course, to gain the full degree at the end. One thing we thought to make it nice for the students, you know, money is very important and it's a big issue, and also the time that students have to take to do such a course. So we thought, hey, it's for the benefit of the students academically to be able to achieve and succeed and graduate, but also if they are within the arts, to build a portfolio and to be more sure of what subject they really want to study after this foundation, because it gives them a taste on many disciplinaries that they can continue at UE. So we agreed that once the students successfully pass these foundations or the kind of a master preparatory program, we will basically reduce the final fee of the semester. So the final semester fee will be reduced for the sacrifice of paying at the beginning. And that is really going, in our opinion, to also support the ones who are hardworking and are very motivated to succeed and continue and progress.
Thank you. Wonderful. Well, there is actually one more program that I would like to highlight. Vasim, could you help me with that? Because look, I know that you just came from Latin America, and their agents loved their Iserlohn campus and its new bachelor program in hotel management. So please tell us why, what makes this program so special?
Yes,
more.
Indeed. I just returned back from Latin America. So unfortunately, I'm still a bit jet lagged. Okay, I'm already getting tired. But anyway, I mean, yes, we presented, of course, the entire portfolio. But especially when it came to our dual study program in hotel management, it became, the interest really rose, and it caught really our agency partners' attention. What Germany is famous for is actually its dual study programs. It means students study and at the same time they gain valuable work experience. But this is actually even a bit better than that. So in this case, we have a collaboration with Leonardo Hotels. Leonardo Hotels is a big global hotel chain with 221 hotels worldwide. They have 106 destinations in 19 different countries. Okay, so students actually go through our application process. If they are eligible to study here at UE in a bachelor level, they will then be accepted by us. But before they are finally admitted, they are actually getting an interview with Leonardo Hotels. Okay, and Leonardo Hotels at the end decides whether we can accept the student or not, because the students actually don't only get a UE offer, but they also get a job offer. Okay, so they get an employment contract to sign before the start of the studies. And why do students mainly come to Germany? Because, of course, of the career. Okay, so here the student bags in two advantages. One's the offer letter from UE plus an employment contract before they even start studying. Okay, and that has been pretty interesting. In addition, students get 500 euro per month towards their tuition fees by Leonardo Hotels. After semester 1, students go for 1 month on a practice phase to the hotel. The 1 month will be somewhere across Europe. They will be getting full board accommodation in the hotel. After the third semester, they stay up to 3 months in that hotel or in a different location. Okay, again, they get also 300 euro pocket money on top of that and full board accommodation. So, and once they graduate, they really get a full-time job at Leonardo Hotel. Okay, so yes, that has been very attractive and quite interesting. Especially, let me just add one more thing, which is very important for Latin American students. Unlike many other German universities, at UE, you can normally start studying by completing your baccalaureate, as you said in Latin America. Laura, please add maybe the one in Brazil, the
Ensayo medio.
Ensayo medio, okay. So you get actually direct access to our bachelor programs by completing these secondary school certificates. And that's a huge advantage over many other universities in Germany.
Well, this is really very, very attractive. It sounds so attractive, because what can be better for an international student while starting your education, being confident that you will get a job? It's amazing. Well, it's not only in Iserlohn. I know that UE offers job guarantee in all programs and all locations. Am I right, Vasim?
Yes, indeed. I mean, as Jan also mentioned, I mean, the job market in Germany is beneficial to international students at the moment, okay, or not at the moment, I think for the last decade, okay. So at the moment we have roughly 3 million vacancies in Germany, which can't be filled due to the demographic challenges, which Jan mentioned, but also due to the strength of the German economy. Okay, so we are generating more jobs yearly than we have actually, skilled workers. Okay, so as a result, what we do here at UE, we actually give a job guarantee. Okay, that means students who do a bachelor or a master at UE, if they don't find a job within 12 months after graduation, we actually allow them to do a free master here at UE. Okay, so we are very confident that there's no student nowadays who doesn't get a job within 12 months after graduation. And here on the screen, you see actually a very good example of where actually our students start working. Okay, so we normally place students in very nice companies. Tesla opened a gigafactory in Berlin just a few weeks ago. We have students, here in this case, someone who studied business management, working as an IT planning analyst at Tesla. So the job profiles are quite strong as well, due to the established university here in Germany. Okay, so UE stands for something, and it stands normally for quality and academic excellence, okay, which you saw also in the previous slide, with the accreditations that UE holds. Okay, some of them are not common for private universities. Okay, just to show you the strength of the university from an academic point of view.
Well, definitely the fact that you're offering the job guarantee says a lot about the quality of the education at UE, that's for sure. And in general, it's amazing. And this opportunity can be offered far not by every university and not by every destination. That's why we're talking about Germany today, and this is really a perfect study destination for students. And Jan, the next question is for you.
Yes.
I would like to go to some numbers because I know that 93% of UE students find employment within 12 months of graduating, with 68 getting a job while still completing their studies, and that's very impressive. And what support does your department offers to reach those results?
Well, I think the great headline is really a student-centric approach. Sort of, we put the student and alumni, so it's a lifelong service. We don't stop after graduation, so it carries on over the lifespan or the lifetime or the career lifetime of a student or and alumni. So it's a student-centric approach we're taking. Our mission is to empower graduates, alumni and alumni along the way for their career opportunities or their career trajectories. And we understand ourselves to be facilitators of opportunities. How do we do it? Where we have a very good and elaborate job database available to all students who come to UE. Then secondly, we of course offer workshops to all students in a more standardized way. And we offer individual support as well. And lastly, of course, networking opportunities. And that does not only mean networking with prospective employers, but also networking with the sort of the authentic role models, namely alumni and alumni along the way. So this is really what we offer. We put the students and the alumni at the center of our efforts, and then try to take it from there in terms of individual professional empowerment. And I think Vasim said it, and Sagi as well, interdisciplinary approach is very important. So I think students or prospective students should know, and before applying, that for some of them, yes, certainly there will hopefully be a straight line from graduation to the job, but others may not really want this. They may not want to work for Tesla or the big corporates. They want, as I said in my very brief introduction, they prefer maybe working for smaller startups, for the medium-sized companies in Germany, and prefer that, or maybe they even aim at founding their own business. So it's the opportunities are all there for them, and it has not been yet mentioned, I think, but after graduation there's an 18-month extension of the residence permit for all graduates in Germany. They have to apply for that. They're eligible to apply for that after graduation from a German uni to look for an appropriate position in Germany.
Wow. And Jan, could you tell us more about the career options available for UE's young specialists?
Yes, first of all, as I've mentioned just now, I think first of all the key word is interdisciplinary or interdisciplinarity. I think there are not really any sort of one-sided experts coming out of UE, but they are very, very interdisciplinary. They are very broadly trained at the interfaces of different kinds of programs that we have just been talking about. And of course, we have just seen Tesla. There are other bigger names, but I'm not going to mention those because I think any career is worthwhile pursuing. And I think if students or prospective students aim at founding their own business, going for smaller startups, maybe in a hub for startups such as Berlin, or if they aim at career in the financial services industry, they might want to change over to Frankfurt, the financial hub in Germany, and there they might find opportunities even without German language skills. Because of the Brexit, banks have shifted and financial institutions in general have shifted their headquarters to Frankfurt, some of them at least. So there are opportunities out there, and it really depends on the graduates or the students' own areas of interest. So this is my key point here. It's not about giving them something that they need to follow, but it's something that they need to develop themselves.
That's much better, definitely. Very good. Thank you very much, Jan.
Thank you.
And I would like to talk more about other services that you offers to students, and I would like to invite Sarah to talk about it. Sarah, because you are a current year student, and you can tell us from, give us the internal view of this. What other university services are you aware of at UE as a student?
Well, as you see on the slide that you're just presenting right now, we have a bunch of different services. The UE provides extensive networks for students to help us over the course of our studies. I have personally been in touch with, I think, all of them. For me, I think the most noteworthy aspect is the professors' network. I know that professors are not just experienced academics, but also experts in their field. And that grants a lot of advantages to students, that our questions are not just answered based on theory, but also personal experiences. And it's very nice to be able to communicate with professors, not just solely on the teaching and the theory, but also what can we expect as students and as future workers in the respective fields. I am personally very interested in finance, and I know that having a good connection and a good communication with my professors, they have given me the knowledge of the different career paths in these fields. And this can be done for every study program. I know a lot of my friends and colleagues in the arts and designs programs, they have been able to gain experience and receive projects with companies because of their connections with their professors. As a student as well, I get in contact with the student services regarding any issues, any complaints, or any problems that might arise over the course of my study, whether it be maybe a scheduling error, or I missed a class and I need to know how to get in contact with the professor. Also, the examination office is always there to sort of guide you along the academic portion, making sure that all your grades are in order, that you have the necessary credits for graduation. The International Office and Career Center are also always there for you with their doors open, helping students find the next step in their professional ventures. The International Office supports students who have now been abroad in Berlin, but also want to be abroad or to go abroad in another European country or another country in the entire world. I know that there are UE partner universities in the US. A lot of them are in California and on the East Coast as well. A lot of opportunities as well to go to China, to go to Australia. So it's a very, very personal experience, a personal support, which allows students to have all their questions answered.
Fantastic. Well, could you actually tell us a little bit about your story becoming the UE students while you were choosing a place, a destination, and a university? How did it come to the UE? What was the main reason for you to choose the University of Europe for Applied Science?
Well, as I said before, I am currently in my 4th semester of my business and management studies. And as you said, I am from California. So as a native English speaker from the US, I wanted to have the European study experience, but also be comfortable in the language that I was born with, the language that I studied with or studied in. And therefore, I looked for a very international city and a university with a developed English study program. And I had seen multiple, even in Berlin, which is the city I'm currently studying in, that there were other universities, but none of them caught my eye like the UE did. The thing that made me choose the UE was the modules. As most of the previous panelists have said, this interdisciplinary educational system, moving towards a more skill-based education rather than knowledge-based. Since the Applied Sciences University combines theory with practice, including modules and including specific study programs that can make you specialize even in a broad study program. I'm currently studying business and management, but I am now taking modules that are leading me more towards maybe a finance background or a finance career path. And for me, it's enjoyable that I have such a broad overview of all the different departments, of all the different aspects of the business environment, but that I get to choose what is most interesting to me in order to pursue that over the course of my studies. Now I'm also looking at an internship. So that is really, really interesting for me.
Wow. Well, we're talking about education a lot, but Sarah, I want you to tell us about the student life. Do you really enjoy being in Germany? Tell us about it.
Well, I began my studies in 2020, so during Corona, and it was a little tricky during my first 2 semesters because of the lockdown regulations all over Europe and all over Germany as well. But that did not discourage me at all to study at the UE. At the beginning of my studies, I was in contact with now the organization that I am a part of and that I lead, the Welcome Buddies, which even amidst the lockdown and the COVID regulations, organized online events. So that was a very good start, that the students, even during the lockdown, were motivated to interact with each other. Now that COVID-19 regulations are slowly decreasing, the university is just coming back to life. It's a joy to see students coming back to campus, and there are events being planned in collaboration with the university and with student groups. For example, my student group, the Welcome Buddies, we have also student council. I know that this week there is a scavenger hunt being planned. I also know that in 2 weeks, we're having a barbecue, grill and chill on the patio here in Berlin. So the university really facilitates interaction between students. One of the things that I like the most also about the university is that they really support and value their students. They're very proud of them. I know that the university showcases many of the art and design students' projects throughout the hallways. We even have seminars and online meetings and even in-campus presentations from individual students wanting to promote or share something about their career, something about their studies, or a project that has inspired them. I also know of student services additional to the ones held by the university, offered by students. In addition to, for example, a course, a mathematics course at the university, if you're studying business, you get an additional tutoring session held by fellow UE students. I know that I had my course, but I was a tutor as well for academics, for mathematics and statistics. And it's nice that the university facilitates interaction between students, but also allows students to be the facilitators of their own interaction.
Oh, thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing your experience with us. It's really, really nice to have a real student with a real experience on today's session. Thank you so much. And I'm very happy, Laura, that your Latin American partners could hear about this experience that Sarah has at the university. And I'm sure that many of your Latin American partners already have lots of similar success stories coming from their own students who already study at UE. And how do you think the university integration with the Gus agent platform will empower existing partnerships? And why is it a perfect time to start recruiting for UE? Laura, what do you think?
Well, starting with your last question, maybe I think this is a perfect time, or maybe even the best time to recruit for UE. For a couple of reasons, like some of them are already mentioned by Vasim, by Sagi, even Javier mentioned a couple of things already, like UE's academic offer has like grown in a wonderful way. We have like, I think, the best combination of programs that a university can offer. So we have the best of three worlds, right? Like they mentioned, like business, we have sport media, art and design, we have innovation, IT, software. So basically we have a wonderful combination of academic programs, now even hospitality. So then the other reason, furthermore, we have introduced, I think, the best scholarship we can offer this region. So I think most of the people that are connected here, obviously, I already talked with. So I already introduced the scholarships, but with these scholarships, and I cannot like repeat it enough, we are even competitive against public German universities, and we are even more affordable than most comparable private universities we know here in Latin America. If that wasn't like really clear, still we can always schedule a one-on-one, so I can even show you the comparison I made. So this scholarship and this new integration we have now with the Gus portal, I think that's also super amazing, because obviously I will always be here, Vanessa will always be here, so we will have you will always have our support here, obviously, if you don't understand something or how to upload something. But on the Gus portal, there are many tools that you guys can use. For example, like material, maybe if I haven't like sent you guys something, then there is marketing material you can find on the portal. There are loads of videos you can watch about maybe USPs as the ones you can see here right now. So you can always go back and see, okay, yeah, I know UE is state accredited, I know they're top 10 ranked in business, in quality of teaching, but those are all things that you can find back on the Gus portal. And maybe like one of the most amazing things is like how have we been recruiting? Like you guys used to send me like the applications, and obviously I can always check on them. But with this new integration in the Gus portal, you guys will be able to track, obviously, also on your own applications. And I know Latin American students are a little drama sometimes, and they talk to you every day. So that's a good thing that you can always answer them in what stage your application is. So I think there is no better time to start recruiting students for UE, and we have all the tools we need for this 2022 to be like really successful, especially with the scholarships.
Let me add maybe just very quickly, because I'm missing the excitement. Okay, I mean, where in the top 5 destinations in the world can you get a bachelor for 16,500 euro? Actually, that's $17,000, not 17. Okay, so $17,000 for a bachelor. That's possibly what you pay in London for 1 semester, or in Canada even for 1 year. So I think it's super exciting to have such offers for Latin American students in particular this year.
Yeah, no, well, actually in Canada, even in Canada, that is like a very popular destination here in Latin America. There is no public college in Canada where you pay 5,000. It's like 5,000 euros, well, 5,600 euros per year. There is no public Canadian college that offers same prices. So.
Oh, guys, I know we can talk about all the benefits of UE forever, like for hours and hours and hours. And we've already been live with you for more than an hour. And I would like to finalize by a perfect opportunity, because we have Javier with us, Javier from College Dream, who has been sending students to EU very intensively. So Javier, could you please share your experience with us and name top 5 reasons to work with UE? And this will be the perfect final part to, about those benefits.
Yes,
Please.
thank you. Well, our collaboration with UE started a few months ago. And ever since the first day, we have had the constant and efficient support of Laura and the admissions team. They have rapidly processed our applications, and Laura is always there to help us in every step of the way with each of our students. And as Sarah was saying, the students are also happy. They love the campus, they love the locations, they love the programs. So maybe to synthesize the 5 reasons, first of all, I think that the close collaboration and constant support of UE with the agency is the most important one. At the end, this is a teamwork, you know? Second, maybe we can tell the high academic quality in each of their programs. UE has the right combination of high academic standards and affordability. This is a magical formula in Latin America. The fast application process is also one. The scholarship opportunities for the students is also very important. As I was saying before, in Latin America, we are very cost, you know, the students also, they focus on the costs and the benefits that they will receive in a university and in a destination. And last but not least, the different campus locations and the accreditations that the university has are very important. With all these reasons, I believe that the recruitment for UE can become easier and successfully perfect way.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Javier. Thank you for sharing your experience. Amazing. Well, our dearest partners, I think it's the time to tell you more about this integration to the agent portal. Almost 2 years ago, we launched Gus Gateway, and since then, the platform has been evolving with new institutions, new features to power thousands of agents around the world. And today, UE becomes a part of the gateway to endless opportunities. And Kayla Bree, who is the Associate Director of Gus, kindly recorded a brief video introduction of the main Gus Gateway features. So let's look at them right now all together.
Welcome to Gus Gateway, the platform powering our global network of partners. Boost your student recruitment by joining us on the platform uniting the application submission and management of all of your Gus institutions. Use the Gus Program Pathfinder to find interesting programs to apply to from our global network of institutions. Filter by institution, country, level, and subject, or simply search by keyword. And start applications right from the Pathfinder. Use our tasks and applications toolbar to keep yourself focused on producing the best applications you can. Stay informed of all of the tasks assigned from the Review Center on your applications. And view reports in order to see what needs to be done. Tasks are assigned from the Review Center to help improve the quality of your applications. This is a free service to all of our Gus Global partners. Send student applications to your partner institutions. Simply choose the institution and get ready to apply. Smart Apply is here to help you create the best possible application you can, so we won't let you submit incomplete applications and will help you navigate to the fields which are missing. Draft and submitted applications appear in your My Applications tab for tracking and management. Use our toolbar up here in order to maintain focus on what needs to be done. Here are your applications which are ready to submit, your applications which are almost complete, your open assigned tasks from the Review Center, and tasks which you have marked as completed. Gus Gateway keeps you up to date about the current status of every application by issuing you notifications, WhatsApps, and email alerts about the progression of each application. Contact your account manager for support or use CosmoBot and our live chat 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. to get help on your application or anything else you might need to know about Gus Gateway. Track your applications by institution and by admission status across your entire pipeline of Gus Gateway applications. Check our Gus Institutions page to find interesting institutions across the world. And simply click to start new partnerships with new institutions. Book events to receive support from our Gus Gateway partner marketing team. You can run in-person or digital events where we will help you with the planning, execution, post-event reporting, and lead protection. We will share your leads with you, tag them to you, and they will stay with you when you apply. We built Gus Gateway to power your pipeline. Log in today to start managing applications across the globe. We'll see you on Gus Gateway.
Thank you, Kayla. Thank you so much. With UE joining the agent portal, the whole recruitment journey is going to become so much more advanced and quicker. And I would like to say congratulations to all the team, to UE, congratulations to all of our partners with this amazing opportunity. We are growing and expanding our recruitment partners portfolio of offerings, creating new opportunities for more international students to find what they're looking for in Germany. This is amazing. Well, so what are my next steps? You are probably asking me, our dearest partners. So if you are already on Gus Gateway, cooperating with other Gus universities, you just need to find UE in the Gus institutions section and add UE. If you are new at Gus Gateway, please register using the QR code on the slide on the screen. And also to support you with all the new offers, with all the new programs, campuses, the scholarships, and train you more about the Gus Gateway portal and all the processes. I would like to invite you for the upcoming agent training sessions. So on the screen, you also see a QR code. Please go and register yourself and your team for the agent training. There you will find a very simple form. You need to fill it in, and we will send you more details about the dates and all the necessary information about the agent training in your region. Well, let's take some time also to address the questions in the chat. And dearest partners, please, I ask you to use the opportunity and ask questions to our guests. So we have Javier today, so he can tell you more about the agent experience. And also we have Sarah, we have the management team, we have the, we have so many wonderful people who can answer all your questions. So if you have some, please do share them in the chat. I already have a few here. So where can we find marketing materials? Well, you can go on Gus Gateway and you can find all the marketing materials needed for supporting your campaigns with UE. Also, you can request a webinar with UE representatives. You can do lots of things using the agent portal. The next question is about okay, I'm interested in recruiting. I want to discuss strategies. Well, Laura, I believe, yeah, your team is the best people who can help with all the questions to new agents.
Yeah, of course, if they can leave their, I know, well, they are obviously registered for this webinar, but I can't see who wrote the question. If they can leave their email and their telephone number, then I will reach out to them immediately.
Fantastic.
I don't know who that is, but yeah, of course.
Okay, we mentioned the question about the scholarships, and I don't see any more questions in the chat. Anyway, if you have more questions even after the session, please get in touch with us, and we will make sure you have all the answers ready for you. Well, thank you for all your time today. We hope you really enjoyed this session. Thank you so much, all our guest speakers, Sagi Hartov, Gus Germany CEO, Vasim El-Hadi, UE Director for International Student Recruitment, Jan Fischoeder, UE Head of Career Services, Sarah Guetav, leader of UE Berlin Campus Welcome Bodies, Laura Sogliani, UE Associate Director for Latin America, and our guest, Javier Sagastume, CFO and Higher Education Consultant at College Dream Honduras. Thank you so much, and see you at upcoming regional agent webinars. Please do register at the Gus Gateway agent portal and for the agent training. Thank you so much.